Using the exercise format again, we are now going to be looking at how to review and submit time cards and manage time off requests. First, we'll look at reviewing and submitting time cards. And we'll be using the approval wizard. So, once again, we're at the supervisor workspace. We've gone to the genies and we are in the quick find window. So before time data can be sent to payroll for processing, you must confirm that there are no end of pay period time data discrepancies, such as missed punches, that might prevent payroll from running. So in your related items panel, you are going to click time card approval. You'll notice that the time card approval window looks slightly different in that it's a wizard. It will take you from step 1 to step 2 to step 3. So in this time card wizard, we want to select the pay period for approvals. And that will be done in the time period window. So in this case, you see that it says previous pay period. In the hyperfield, you see that you are working with all of your employees. That's what you need. You need the previous pay period, all of your employees, so you click Next. In the punch issues part of the wizard, you will be looking at any discrepancies that show up in your missed punches. Since in this window you have 0 missed punches and you have 0 unexcused absences, you actually have 0 issues. So you see that you are fine. In the event that you did have issues, they would show up either in missed punches, unexcused absences, and you would be able to identify immediately which of your employees needed to have work done. But since you have 0 discrepancies, we click Next. Now you will see that you are in the window for approving time cards for all of your employees. So in this case, since everything looks all right, you are going to select all of your employees by clicking on the Select All Rows icon. And then you're going to click Approve. So in this window where you see the checkbox, you see that you can either approve time cards or remove time card approvals. So in this case, you're going to want to click Approve time card. You'll see that a verification pop-up window appears and says, "Are you sure you want to approve?" And you say yes. And now you see that all of your, well, you don't see it, but all of your employees are now approved. So you click Clear. And then do you want to clear the context and start a new time card approval? And you say OK. And that's how you do time card approvals. And now we're going to click on the X so that we can move to the next step, which is removing an approval in a time card. Anytime a change needs to be made by you or an employee who has already approved a time card, that approval has to be removed. So in this case, you have realized that you forgot to add a sick day for Julie Baker on Tuesday, the 5th of July. You have time to remove the approval and make the edit before payroll is processed. So you approve the time card again once the edit is complete. So you're going to, in the Quick Find menu, you're going to click on the arrow and find the field that says Reconcile Time Card. So you click on Reconcile Time Card and it takes you to the Reconcile Time Card window. Now you're going to look at the time period, and the time period is the previous pay period, and it's all of your employees. But you don't need to work with all of your employees, you just need to work with Julie. So you select Julie, and then you click on the Go To window, which remember will take you to several options, and you say you want to go to her time card. So you click on time cards, and now you'll see that it's yellow. It's yellow because it's been approved. So you realize that in order to work with this, you have to unapprove it. So you go up to the approval time card check again, click on the down box, click on remove time card approval, and now it shows up as white, which is the color it needs to be in order for you to work with it. And then you click refresh. Now you need to add that element for her on July 5th. So you add a row because she did work part of the time. So you click the plus sign, and then you click pay code, the pay code box, and you'll see that a variety of options comes up in the drop-down menu. She was sick, so you click on sick leave, and then you need to say how much time she was out. She was out actually for the entire day. So you go to the amount, you say the full scheduled day, and then again, in order to make those changes stick, you click on the save button, and you'll see now that it does say sick leave 9.3 or 9/9/30, which is the amount of time that she was sick. So you've saved it. You included her sick time. So now it's time to do your approvals again. So you click on the check box, you click on approve time card, and now you see that it goes yellow again. And that's how you unapprove and then reapprove a time card. We're going to get out of this, and we're going to move over now to managing time off requests. So the first thing you're going to do is approve a time off request. So Joan Smith submitted a time off request for September 3rd, 2016. You need to approve the request. So you are going to go up and you're going to click on the Request Manager Alert. The Request Manager Alert button. And then you're going to click on the time off that was requested. When you go to the time off, you'll see all of the people who requested time off in their window. So now you want to click on Joan Smith for the 3rd of September, which is this one. So you'll see that you have who requested it, what they requested, the date they submitted the request, the name of the person, the date that they are requesting off, and then the end date. So you'll see that she just wants 1 day off. So you are going to click on the 3rd, and then you're going to click on details. And now you can see that it was submitted on the 24th by Joan Smith, and it's a time off date for a full day. If you know that there is nothing that she needs to do, then you simply need to click close, go back up to this menu of buttons up here and click approve. It will pop it up one more time. You click on approve. And now you'll see that it has disappeared out of your requests window. And what will have happened is that she will receive her approval on her calendar. Her day will turn green on September 3rd, which indicates to her that she is permitted to take that day off. And that's the simple way of approving a time off request. So we're going to go back out so that I can show you how to refuse a time off request. So we go back in here, and now Joan Smith submitted a time off request for October 3rd, 2016. You informed Joan that the request couldn't be approved due to a work shortage that week. So to refuse the request in Chronos, you're going to go to the Request Manager Alerts again, and you're going to click the Time Off button again. Takes you back to the same screen we just saw. This time you're going to click on Joan Smith. Again, you look at all of your buttons, and here is a refuse time off. Oh, first you look at the details. You don't have to because you've just done that. But you look at that. You see that she's looking at a full day off on October 3rd. So you close that, you have the conversation with her, and then you refuse the time off. Click on Refuse. And now you'll see again that she has disappeared from the requests window. That will indicate that she will get message both in her inbox and on her calendar that submission for the October 3rd date off has been refused. And that's how you do refusing a time off request. So we are going to click out of that. And now we're going to look at how to submit a time off request on behalf of an employee. So John Smith is unable to submit a time off request for next Monday, so you need to do it for him. So you will be submitting a time off request on behalf of John. So you're going to click the Requests widget, which is again in your Related Items panel. And when you click on that, you can see that Mary Marshall is going to be modifying something. Well, I don't understand why we have a different person here. But anyway, we are going to be requesting a time off on behalf of this person. So we are going to click on the Request Time Off button here. And now you'll see that you have a menu of options for your employees. You have a menu of options for what type of request it is. You can change calendar dates. You can put in a different pay code, and you can identify full day, half day. And you can look at their accruals to make sure that they have enough time to take off. So in this case, you need to change the name, and you're going to be requesting it for John Smith. So you scroll down to John Smith, click on him, and then it is going to be a time off request, but you need to go down to the start date because it's not August 21st that he wants, it's August 29th. So you click on that, find August 29th, click on the 29th. It is a 1-day leave that he's asked for, so that's correct. It is a full day that he's asked for, and he's got the time. He's got 24 hours, so you know that he's got plenty of time, so you click on Submit. And now you can see, well, you should be able to see that a time off request has been submitted on behalf of John Smith. So now you simply approve. Oh, sorry, no, you refresh. There we go. Fred Fryman has now approved annual leave for John Smith on the 28th. And now that you've refreshed it, you can see all of the things that are submitted in your inbox. You know that you want to approve him. So you click on Fred Fryman, or you click on that second thing and you click approve. Click approve again. And it's done. You don't need to save it because you have approved it. It's automatically read it in there. So now we're going to click out of that. And that's how you review and submit time cards and manage time off requests.